And a question I would have for any political candidates who might have some ability to impact legislation is, where do you stand on education? And that's a big question, but particularly we do hear from some quarters that people would like to eliminate the Department of Education. We think that's surely not in the cards, but it's scary when people talk that way, and we know that we're lagging behind other industrial nations in terms of producing college graduates, and so we need all the help that we can get. Now, one of the ways that you could help us is to look again at the Pell legislation. Of course, Claiborne Pell, and that Pell legislation has really helped a lot of people who are at risk and don't have a lot of wherewithal to attend college, get their degrees, and be contributing members of their community. However, during this last year, something called Summer Pell was eliminated, and it was a boon to us. We had 100 students in our small community taking advantage of it last summer. But when students are faced with taking summer classes and don't have any money in order to do it, they don't have Summer Pell anymore, well, you can't offer the classes. So their progress toward degree is slowed down. The other thing is that probably most of the listeners won't be aware of is that the Department of Education rules recently cut back lifetime Pell Awards from 18 semesters to 12. So that's a 1/3 cut. That's pretty draconian at the time when our nation needs more highly educated people. So I just want to ask you, what can you do, what will you do to shore up existing legislation and to make it easier for students in rural areas that are underserved to get their college degrees?